Talk about first, how did the project come to you?
I was submitted by my agent, and actually when I read the breakdown for Nell and first read the character, she just struck me, and she's such a complex character, and getting a chance to play a character as rich as that was just something I dreamed of as it even starting out. So I just fought to play her from the second I read the breakdown. The callback was actually getting exorcised in the room. So the way Daniel had set it up, I was laying on a carpet in the middle of Lauren Bass's casting office in West Hollywood, and I started to contort, and this man was summoning this thing out of me, and I started screaming, and this man was standing over me, and I just thought my parents would be so proud.
That's cool.
So that the audition was probably the most fun audition I've been a part of.
So much. She has some dialogue in the early part of the movie, but a lot of her character is expressed physically. Yeah. Which part do you relish more? Working with the dialogue, working with your scene partners, or this, the physical stuff we see you go through?
Honestly, I'd have to say all the above. I loved the more intimate scenes, and I really cherish those because I know these films are known for more physical things, but I loved being able to do research for the film, and Daniel helped me in terms of kind of preparing. He said, let's keep the hope that she's not possessed, that she's either insane or kind of going through a breakdown. So that led me into researching hysterias and manias and post-traumatic stress disorders, and I also got a chance to read books on exorcisms and listen to actual exorcisms and go to churches, more extremist churches. And then when I got to set, I honestly didn't know what was going to be required of me physically, so I really prepared for everything. And I was working out with those boots when I got them. They flew them out to me earlier on to just kind of break them in, and I was working on a back bend and several other physical things. And Daniel asked me the night before that scene, he said, do you have any ideas? And first of all, to get asked that question is just like something you dream of. And I shared the back bend and several other things, and he said, great, let's use it, let's put it in. So he nailed my boots to the ground and pushed me over and yelled action.
No, is that because I was wondering? I was like, it looks like it could be physical, it could be a practical thing, or is it CG or what? It's like, yeah. That's what I was like dying to ask you. But you just did that. Huh?
I did that myself. Yes.
That's weird.
Maybe why I'm single.
Maybe why you won't be for long. Now tell me about doing the research, though, going and seeing exorcisms. I mean, according to the notes, exorcisms are on the rise, and just what you
They are. They're. I was fascinated to learn that there are more exorcisms done now than ever before, and they opened up the Vatican opened up a school on exorcisms, so they're done in every religion, and it kind of makes you doubt. It kind of makes. When I went in, I didn't really believe it at all, and the more I researched, there would always be another turn or another mystery or some other case, and I started to listen to tapes on it, and you hear things that could be made and could sound real, and then there just comes this voice that's just neither human or animal. It's so primal, but like it's not even that. You don't know what it is, and you just say, where does that come from? How's that even real? And I just wish I wasn't doing my research in the middle of the night.
So, are you skeptic though? Or did it make you scared? And did the hair stand up in the back of your neck?
That did, yeah. And talking to people that had been around exorcisms, they were even nervous to tell me stories. Like they were scared it would come back. It was very real for them. So I wanted to try to capture that because, for Nell, that's her life. That's real for that family and those religious aspects. So
just finally working with the director in this faux documentary style, how nailed to the floor were you nailed to the floor? But I mean, were you hitting marks and all your lines exactly, or did you guys really flow freely on the set?
There were moments in some of the more emotional scenes and the more physical scenes where Daniel let us have a lot of freedom. He shoots about 20 or 30 takes a scene, and that's just, I loved working that way. This is my first lead role in a film, and to be able to constantly be pushed to find something new or try to come up with something different or see it from another way every single take was so exciting to be a part of. And, you know, to have a cast that's equally generous and equally giving, and we're all, you know, trying to get something new out of each other. It was great to work that way. But certainly in the barn scene with the physical stuff, that the physical nature of it there was a little room for improv in there to do that.
Well, again, thank you.
Thank you.
A terrific
Thanks so
movie.
much.